So all of that power is great, and he's knocked people out. I just have to avoid that one shot for 8 rounds, and I believe that I can do that. So when I'm bouncing around the ring, jabbing, weaving, and doing all of these things, I know I can pick him apart and score points and make this a very, very big contest.
I saw it, and I don't give a Sure, he's looking good. Sure, he's looking all of that. Oh, he's dropping people. He's fast. So the f am I. People want the truth.
He's gone.
But he's still Anthony Joshua.
Which is stiff and no rhythm, no skill, just power.
You're serious about fighting him?
Yeah.
This is the first time where Jake is in real danger. Say what you want about money and prizes and everything else, this is going to end badly.
Jake Paul has fired back at Anthony Joshua's latest training footage, boldly insisting he can beat Joshua with ease. Brushing off AJ's workout as unimpressive, Jake claimed the former heavyweight champion looks flat, predictable, and overrated, doubling down on his belief that he's already operating on Joshua's level. His comments instantly exploded across social media, reigniting major debates on whether Paul's confidence is pure delusion.
I would love it. I would love it. I'd love to walk into the Lion's Den and have everyone saying fuck Jake Paul and then knock someone out like he did tonight. So we'll see what happens, but I know I can do it.
Who's that someone?
Anthony Joshua.
I know there's been a lot of noise today about a certain Tyson Fury placing £1 million on you to knock Anthony Joshua out if that fights me. What's your response to this?
Jake Paul has officially kicked off training camp for his showdown with Anthony Joshua, and his confidence is at an all-time high. He's loudly proclaiming that beating AJ will be easy, attacking Joshua's chin, criticizing his timing, and dismissing his skill set entirely. Paul argues that Joshua is predictable, and believes this fight is his moment to prove he belongs among the heavyweight elite. Paul has continued taunting Joshua, calling him an easy opponent and openly questioning his toughness. On his podcast, Jake argued that AJ has no chin, labeled him stiff and unskilled, and insisted he's fully beatable. And this isn't just trash talk. Paul genuinely believes he's identified real weaknesses, using that belief as fuel for what he claims will be the biggest credibility boost of his career.
His own words are that AJ's got no chin, he's stiff, and he's got no rhythm.
What a fool. What an absolute idiot. He's going to get absolutely annihilated. If this is real, he's going to get absolutely annihilated. And, you know, who can blame Joshua? Who could blame him? Offering him this guy for 40 or 35 million. It's unbelievable. Well, put it that way.
At a recent press conference, Paul defended his mindset by saying he's built his entire career on what he calls delusional optimism. He admitted countless people doubt him, but believes his unshakable self-confidence is the reason he keeps rising, even when the world expects him to fail. To Jake, embracing what others call delusion is actually his superpower, a force that pushes him past limits and gives him the belief he can shock the world.
You're fighting Anthony Joshua in less than a month. Why are you doing this?
I like to challenge myself. I like to take on the biggest, the best. I said anyone, anytime, any place. I truly mean that. And I'm here to go out there and shock the world. I know what I'm capable of. I see him and what he's capable of. And we're going to go to war and we'll see the best man that will win. But people say, oh, he's out of his mind. All of these things. I've gotten to where I'm at today because of delusional optimism. And so it's delusion until it's not, because look at where we're sitting today. No one ever thought that this would be possible, that we would be here when I first started boxing, and no one thinks I'm gonna win. So join the list.
Paul is fully convinced he can beat Joshua, pointing to what he considers real vulnerabilities in AJ's recent performances. On his podcast, he doubled down, saying Joshua has no chin, limited skill, and looks stiff. He believes Joshua's knockout loss to Daniel Dubois signaled fading durability, making this the perfect window to attack. In Paul's view, his unorthodox style, confidence, and growing momentum give him a legitimate chance in what many see as a wildly dangerous.
Is Jake Paul doing this? Well, I think it's because he genuinely believes there is a chance he can win this. I think he's calculated everything about Anthony Joshua's circumstances and he's gone, yeah, I actually think I can do this. I can leapfrog so many years of having to build and go through the ranks and do all that stuff by beating a shop-worn Anthony Joshua. And what are the factors in Jake Paul believing this? Well, it would be firstly that AJ received a loss in his most recent fight. Anthony Joshua's not been in the ring since September 2024, so over a year by the time him and Jake Paul get in the ring together. It will have been around 15 months. It was the manner of Joshua's loss where he looked terrible. He looked like a fighter that was well past his best. His timing wasn't there. He even looked a little bit chinny, dare I say. I mean, I still think he's got a good chin. The shot he took from Dubois was absolutely massive and would have knocked down many heavyweights. And he showed decent powers of recovery to get up and struggle through for as long as he did before his over-aggression and miscalculation with the type of shots he was using got him knocked out by Dubois. But if you're deluded enough like Jake Paul, then perhaps you look at that and go, he landed a massive right hand on Joshua's chin. Why can't I do the same? I believe myself to be a very big puncher. And it's that old saying, isn't it? You know, you shoot for the stars, you might at least land on the moon. And I think that's kind of why Jake Paul's maybe got to where he is in life, because he does have too much self.
Paul is branding this matchup as his judgment day, the moment that will finally validate him as a true boxer. He believes defeating a former heavyweight champion like Joshua will silence every critic and prove he belongs at the sport's highest level. According to Paul, once he beats AJ, the debate ends forever. No one can deny me, he said.
Fight a real boxer. They said, fight someone your size. They said, fight a world champion. We looked at a long list of supposed fighters for me to the world. Make no mistake, this is the biggest fight of my career. I'm walking into the lion's den. I'm doing something that no one else has ever done before. I, Jake Joseph Paul, will knock out, defeat, and embarrass Anthony Joshua Friday, December 19th, live on Netflix. My voice cracked, I'm still going through puberty. The biggest fight of 2025, USA versus UK. He's got the belts, the size, the history, but I have the balls. Be careful what you wish for. Jake versus Joshua, Judgment Day. He has a 90% knockout ratio, but I have a 100% chance of.
Anthony Joshua, a seasoned and decorated heavyweight champion, continues to demonstrate elite discipline through grueling training sessions. His regime includes intense strength work, high-level sparring, and meticulous preparation both physically and mentally. Joshua has consistently faced top-tier opponents, most notably stepping into the ring with Alexander Usyk, a former undisputed cruiserweight champion and one of the most skilled fighters on the planet. Their first meeting in September 2021 saw Usyk outpoint Joshua with superior technique and precision.
The belts were finally out of my possession, which I was expecting to win. It just kind of tore me apart. And that's raw emotion live on your screen. Obviously, looking back, could I have dealt with things better? Yeah, of course. But at the time, that wasn't the priority. It was just outpour of emotion.
There are so many athletes we're seeing across gymnastics, cricket, rugby and football that have taken time out of their sport to deal with their mental health before coming back in. Did you at any point in that period think, I need to take an extended break away from boxing before coming back in?
It wasn't the fact I needed to take a break. You know what it was? I actually watched a lot of fighters, they've taken time out of the game for those reasons as well. And I think, okay, if they've done it, I should be doing it. But I got to look at myself as an individual. And what it is, I feel like if I take time out, I'm letting everyone catch up.